In the world of cryptocurrency, where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye, there's one name that has been making waves for its aggressive Bitcoin buying strategy: MicroStrategy. But now, there's a looming warning from Wall Street, analysts that could change everything for this crypto giant. Welcome back to Crypto Insider USA, where we keep you ahead of the game with the latest news and insights in the world of crypto. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. Let's dive right in. So, what is the main problem? And this is why it's going to be crash very soon. MicroStrategy, under the leadership of Saylor, has been making headlines for its aggressive Bitcoin buying spree. Over the past 5 years, the company has accumulated a staggering 528,185 BTC. This strategic bet has sent MicroStrategy's stock soaring by over 2,500%, making it a poster child for Bitcoin bullishness. But is this strategy now running out of steam? Recently, however, things are taking a turn. Monness Crespi, a prominent investment banking firm, has downgraded MicroStrategy's stock, MSTR, to a sell rating. The issue? According to their analysis, MicroStrategy's Bitcoin buying strategy might soon hit a wall, with limited options for raising more capital to fund future purchases. Saylor's perpetual capital raising machine, once the golden ticket to success, might now be reaching its limits. You see, MicroStrategy has been buying Bitcoin almost every week for the past several months, using a combination of share issuance and sales of preferred stock to fund these purchases. But here's the problem. They've already used up a significant portion of their $21 billion common share at the market offering. To be precise, $18.6 billion of it. And they recently raised another $711 million through preferred stock. This means they're running out of options to keep funding their Bitcoin buys. Gus Gala, an analyst at Monness Crespi, sees this as a major risk. He believes that raising funds through share issuance is becoming increasingly difficult. And if MicroStrategy doesn't shift its approach, their Bitcoin treasury strategy could face serious challenges. The strategy that once worked so well for MicroStrategy might now be on the verge of collapse. But is there a way out of this situation? Let's look deeper. How this problem will solve? So, what can MicroStrategy do to fix this problem? According to Gus Gala, the solution lies in a shift from share issuance to fixed income securities. This means that rather than relying solely on selling more stock, MicroStrategy would need to turn to debt financing, such as bonds or other fixed income instruments, to raise funds for further Bitcoin purchases. This strategy could provide the company with the cash it needs, without further diluting the value of its shares. However, this also comes with its own set of risks. The company would now have to take on debt and pay interest, which could strain its financial position if Bitcoin's value drops significantly. But let's be clear, MicroStrategy has built an empire on Bitcoin, and the idea of scaling back on these purchases isn't likely something Saylor would entertain lightly. The solution might also lie in MicroStrategy diversifying its funding sources beyond just Bitcoin. For example, if the company begins to issue bonds or other debt instruments, they would be able to generate revenue without needing to sell additional stock. But this comes with a different kind of risk, and the company will need to ensure that its debt is manageable, especially if Bitcoin's value faces volatility in the future. In essence, MicroStrategy has to balance two crucial factors: ensuring they have enough capital to continue acquiring Bitcoin and managing the risks of taking on too much debt. The question is, can they do it? Only time will tell, but they are running out of options to fund their Bitcoin obsession. Now here's where things get really interesting. Gus Gala's price target for MicroStrategy is $220, which represents nearly a 30% downside from where the stock is currently trading. That's a huge warning sign. But it gets even more shocking. In the coming parts of this video, we'll reveal some incredible facts and insights that could completely change the way we look at MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy and its future. Stay tuned as we uncover the hidden dangers that could spell disaster for this high-stakes game. Before we go deeper into these shocking facts, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Crypto Insider USA so you don't miss any of the latest updates on what could be the biggest shift in Bitcoin's corporate backers. So what happens if MicroStrategy successfully navigates this risk and secures more capital? to keep their Bitcoin strategy intact. The benefits could be enormous. If they manage to secure funding through debt financing, they would have the capital needed to continue purchasing Bitcoin, increasing their holdings even further. This could potentially push the price of Bitcoin even higher, increasing the value of MicroStrategy's holdings. A larger Bitcoin position would also strengthen their influence in the crypto market, solidifying their status as one of the largest corporate Bitcoin holders. Moreover, by diversifying their funding sources, MicroStrategy could become less reliant on the volatility of the stock market. This might protect them from sudden market downturns that could harm their stock price and make it harder to raise more funds. But the challenge remains. MicroStrategy must tread carefully to avoid taking on too much risk. If they can balance this delicate equation of raising capital without over-leveraging themselves, they could come out stronger, more resilient, and even more influential in the Bitcoin space. Conclusion. So, what's the bottom line? MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy is at a crossroads. While their past success has been driven by an aggressive Bitcoin buying approach, the company now faces significant challenges in securing the capital needed for further acquisitions. Will they pivot towards debt financing? Can they continue this high-risk strategy without putting their entire financial stability in jeopardy? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, we'll be keeping a close eye on how this all unfolds. Stay with us at Crypto Insider USA as we continue to bring you the latest developments in the world of crypto. And remember, in the next part of this video, we're going to reveal some shocking facts that could change everything for Bitcoin and MicroStrategy. Make sure to stay tuned and keep those notifications on. Thanks for watching.